Welcome back to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. This is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new finding my channel, thank you so much. I hope you like, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things, stick around, come back, leave a comment. Leave a comment. I love comments so much. We're gonna have, we have Would You Rather every week, but respond to the Would You Rather coming up later. I'll read last week's Would You Rathers. I've got stitching to show you. Yay! I really think that I'm caught up on shirts. As of this moment right now, I'm caught up on shirts. I did have a couple of low days again this week, but some up days too. I don't know what's going on with this last month. There's just been some really low days or high fatigue, whichever direction we want to talk about that. I have an update on the little heart monitor visible app thingy that I've been trying out. And yeah, I have a drawing that I forgot to do. I also still have everybody's pins, in case you're wondering and you haven't got that in the mail yet. I haven't mailed that. I don't know. I started coughing last night in my sleep, and I've been coughing all day today. I haven't gone anywhere fun to deserve a cough. I feel like, tangent, I feel like if you're gonna get sick, if you're gonna get a cold, if you're gonna get the flu, if you're gonna get the COVID, you should have gone somewhere fun. You should have like been out meeting people, hugging people at an amusement park. You should have gone somewhere fun to then deserve the germs that you are currently dealing with. So I haven't gone anywhere fun. But I've been coughing a little bit today. It's a sad state of affairs over here, y'all. I don't have any Pepsi. I drank my last one last night. So I'm gonna get this recorded, and my reward while it's uploading will be to go get some freaking Pepsi. In the meantime, I've got my tea. I'm a little bit cold now, but better than nothing. Okay. Before we do anything else, let's do this right off the bat. Y'all, promoted this, all excited about this, super happy about this, and then I was so preoccupied with getting the shirts made and out into the mail and getting them to y'all that I totally forgot to draw a winner for the friggin' wand. I was in my office, and the trash bag was like full to overflowing that I throw all of my vinyl scraps and everything in. So I picked it up to take it out, and back behind it, like on the floor, like it had fallen off of the table, was Molly Weasley's wand. And I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to draw a winner. So here we are. We're gonna draw a winner. Everybody's already gotten their shirts. I think there's like 2 people that have not, but this was supposed to come with your shirt if you want it. So instead we're gonna draw a winner, and then it's just gonna show up in the mail. Okay. So what I did was, everybody who ordered one, I put everybody's names. I put everybody's names on a spreadsheet. I could have done a wheel, but I don't know. This was easier. I copied everybody's names onto a spreadsheet, and there's 2 through 22. So now we're gonna go to random number generator, and we're gonna put in 2 through, nope, not 122, 22. And then we're going to generate number 5. Number 5, and we go to number 5, and number 5 Number 5 for everybody's proof. I don't think it's gonna focus. It's Erica Riki! Congratulations! I will get that in the mail to you. Obviously I'm still sitting on the pins. I mean, I go to the post office and I drop off shirts on the regular. It's like when I have to, like, I don't know, go outside of my routine, outside of my box, is when I, like, forget to do the things. Pins and wand. I will try to get those in the mail this coming week. Okay. Congratulations, Erica. I have your mailing information. Well, clearly everybody ordered, so yes. Yay! Okay. I'm not even gonna message you. I'm gonna let you watch this and figure it out, because I think it's fun. Fun. Anyways, words. Let's do stitching, y'all. Okay, I came to you last week on Friday, and I was going to be stitching on In This House We Do Horror, and I did. I got my 500 stitches in. I did 405 plus 192, so I did a little over 500. 192 plus 405? Wow, I did over 500. But here is where I am. So I filled in and completed, like, because I had the Q-snap here, clearly, right? Because you could see I did all this. So then I filled it, put the Q-snap over here. This time I filled in over here. I did this pumpkin. And then I moved my Q-snap over here. I put this tricycle in and some more words over here. So that's where I'm at. The tricycle, it took me a hot minute. Look, I designed this and it took me a hot minute to figure out what the tricycle was in there for, because my brain is going Damien or why is it when I get on here my brain freezes? It's Damien who rides the tricycle, and it is it Pet Cemetery Kid that rides a tricycle around too? No, Shining. He rides his little big wheel around the hotel. Anyways, it's not for either one of those. It's actually for Jigsaw, because he rides the tricycle around. So those Saw movies, that's what it's there for. Okay, this is on 18 count blood spatter fabric by Jody from Steel City Stitchers, and I love it. It's another, like, In This House We Do blah 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 blah, which is similar to the Harry Potter one I have up here, but obviously says all the different things. That pattern is by me. I charted it just, I mean, using various fonts, and then I did the little motifs, which they're not good. I mean, it's my first time charting anything ever. But if you have any interest at all in stitching that, just message me, send me your email address, and I will send you the PDF. I'm not charging for it. It's just something I did. Okay. Then I worked on Hallows Eve Hunting. Again, I'm still just catching up on WIPCO calls. I have fallen off the rails of all of the goals for the year. I don't know. I mean, we're only 5 months in. There's still lots of months left. There could be a month where I feel like I'm at a good place and I start the month off fresh with what the monthly goals were, as designed by the beginning of the year. But that's not happening for me. So anyways, Hallows Eve Hunting and this autumn lane pattern. This is stitched on 18 count Ada, but it feels like 20. I don't know. I may have dyed this myself. Actually, now that no. Did I dye this myself? I don't know. It's cut on all sides and it's super unraveled. Makes me think that I did dye this myself, but I'm not 100%. 18 count Ada. This is where I'm at. This is her. I'm stitching this moon and her for the rest of my life. So you can see she is a rather big portion of this pattern, but there's still so much left. Like all of this can, oh my god, I will be stitching that black forever. Okay. So that's where I'm at on her. And I think it was 178 plus 318, so whatever that maths out to. Again, the whip go goal is 500, so. And then I got Crosses of the Kingdom in this bag. This is a Sewn by Judy bag, but I pressed and made the design and pressed the designs on, and fun polka dot gold inside. And this was a New Year, New Start for 24, 23. This was a 23 New Year, New Start. This is Crosses of the Kingdom by Rosewood Manor, and there it is. And this is being done in all Petite Treasure Braid, so even the black is sparkly. However, it doesn't show up that way. It goes this way. This is where I'm at. And I mean, you can see the gold sparkly, but you just cannot tell on the black. But here is what I stitched. I mean, I had this in and I stitched all the rest of this for my 500. So, I mean, you just cannot tell that it is sparkly, but you can in real life, I promise. All this one was black work. Ooh. But, yep, there it is. Crosses of the Kingdom. And then, so I think I did that in like multiple stages too. Yeah, I did 156 and then I did 238. No, 283. Sorry for dyslexia. Okay, put that backwards. And then, oh no, and 86. So I did that in 3 days. 156, 283, 86. Yep, did that in 3 days. And then yesterday I got in, where's my counter? 388. If anybody was wondering, I have this little finger counter. I've talked about it before, but it goes on my finger here. I need to get more because I have broken it. And I just click it. I two-hand stitch, and this one is the one on top, so I just click it as I go. And I kind of have been clicking it as I like highlight the pattern and stuff, or I count off a section and then stitch it and then count it and stuff like that. So next I work on Baba Yaga. This is an Autumn Lane pattern as well. And I'm currently over here in the design. So here's where I'm at. So I worked a lot over here to putting in all this black and this brown up into there. So I'm at 388. I'll keep going, get the rest of those stitches in. This is stitched on linen. Can you see those holes? Because I can't. I think this is a called for 32 count Catacombs by Stitch Me, which it's absolutely amazing. That called for, like, it's stunning. It's linen. But that's where I'm at. I'm gonna leave it in the Q-snap because I need to put in, what is that, 12? 112? 388, 12 will get me to 400, so yeah, 112 stitches. And on that, and then the last one remaining is the Collectors, also Autumn Lane, and I have that right here. So I will, after I get 112 in on that, I will get 500 in on the Collectors. That's upside down, which is this one. I really love these dimensional stitches or patterns that he's done, that Aaron has done with Autumn Lane. I really love them. So far I'm working obviously on one page. You can see the page break, but putting all the blacks in. I don't even know, is this the one that I don't have fully kitted? Yeah, no, I don't. I only have, yeah, so I've just been working on black because I don't even have any of the other colors kitted in there. So I'll get 500 stitches in on that one, and then my whip goes will be completely caught up through May even. So I think that I will have these like all done before she even calls the next month. And then who knows what the last couple of days of the month will bring. I don't know. We shall see. That's it. That's all my stitching. We're at 16 minutes, y'all. I did all my stitching. Oh, let me not. I'm like putting things in all the various places and then I'm gonna lose stuff. Okay. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. It was literally on the tip of my tongue. Poop. I don't remember. Okay. Let's see. Looking at the calendar for like plans. We're going into, yeah, my husband's birthday is this weekend. And then next week is the last week of May. So I have like, yeah, I still have like a whole week of May left before we get into June. So I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up a, one of those mini bottles. I might pick up a mini bottle. I also still have the May portion of the 12 Gifts of Halloween. It's the Simple Gifts Halloween by Praiseworthy Stitches, and I'm using the hashtag 12 Gifts of Halloween. Others are stitching it too. I've divided it into 12 parts, so it's a 2024 start and finish. But yeah, I might stitch that May portion of that. And then, you know what? There were supposed to be some starts in May that I haven't started. There were some things that I wanted to start for my husband's birthday. One of them was Jurassic Park. Well, it's called Jurassic Perk. It's like a coffee one, but it's like Jurassic Park. It's got dinosaurs on it. And then the other one was Sleepy Hollow by Primitive Hair. And because he picked that out with like the linen and everything that it comes with. So that one's linen. I think that it was just those two. Yeah, I think it was just those two. I might get a start on those this weekend. I don't have them kitted up. I don't think I do. I would have to kit those up. So I might get a start on those this weekend. We shall see. Who knows? Who knows what the world will bring? But that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so would you rather, last week, would you rather rush to save your friends or try and figure out the best way to rescue them first? It's from this House versus House on a Would You Rather Harry Potter thing, and comments. Okay, comments. Here we go. PD Stitcher says, I'm going to say stop and think things through first to save my friend. However, I know me, and when the choices are fight, flight, or freeze in an emergency situation, I definitely freeze. I just have to hope that someone else will step up and act. Yeah, Tamara, I don't know. I do feel like I definitely get like an adrenaline, and I'm like, okay, what needs to be done? And like immediately like, okay, like how do, like, I just start in my head, start ticking off the things that need to be done to solve the emergent situation and what needs to be done and how do I help. And then after like the emergency is done, like I I tend to have like a huge crash because my adrenaline was so high. Let's see. Redneck bifocal stitcher. Stopping and thinking is what I would do. Of course. Formulate a plan. Even with your example of the car on fire, I'd stop and find the best way to go about it. It's both a Ravenclaw thing and a nurse thing. Yeah. I was going to say, of course, because you're a nurse. You gotta think logically in the emergency situation. The path of least resistance with a little bit of triaging. Yeah. And then, she also notated the app that I'm using for the MS with so many different chronic illnesses that don't manifest visible symptoms. This really helps to show what's going on, allows you to see how your body is faring or not. Yeah, definitely, you're gonna definitely see the results of the last week. It's pretty interesting to look at. Jeremy, yeah, I can't believe, like, so you did know that I was in KC and a Potter fan and a Stitcher and all the things, so yay! Let's see. That's why I was like, I screenshot this for a reason. The Harry Potter Fan Council accepts your defense. Your true superfan status is safe, ... for now. Oh my god, it's hot today. Yeah, that's hilarious. I know the things. It's when I get in front of the camera that I don't know the things anymore. Let's see. Would you rather? My first step would be, this is Jeremy, sorry. My first step would be a type of triage. Are you a nurse too? Using the word triage, like, it makes me feel like you're in the medical field. Is there immediate danger to my friends' lives? If so, address that first and as quickly as possible. So if that means charging into the fray, then so be it. If it's not 1,000% emergency situation and I could afford time to plan, then obviously that's what I'm going to do. It just makes sense and increases the likelihood of success. Yeah. I mean, in an emergency situation, you just gotta jump in. You gotta do it. There's no time for stopping and thinking. You gotta do. But that's also why, like, so many first responders are trained and they have, like, all the knowledge so that they can immediately jump in, and they don't, like, you don't have to stop and think because you already know what to do. Tiffany, Little Nubu Stitches, I think I would call a friend in to help with an emergency, which means probably think it through and not run in. Plus, let's be honest, I'm not running anywhere. I like that. Phone a friend. A friend is in trouble. I need to phone another friend to help that friend because I can't. I'm not doing it. Also, Tiffany said, if I wake up with 20 spoons, I best use them all, because if I try to save them, they will 100% be gone the following day, which means pacing and building tolerance so difficult. Stupid chronic illness. Yeah. Yeah, it's a gamble. It's 100% a gamble, because there's no guarantee that those spoons will be there the next day. If you try to reserve them, there's no guarantee. There's nothing. You could wake up with them, you could not. And I don't know, when you're gambling with your own energy and getting things done and being able to live life, it's just so hard to not be like, yep, let's do it. Let's do all the things. I'll pay for it tomorrow. I don't know. It is very hard trying to find balance. And maybe, like, balance will be my word of the year next year. This year is all about acceptance. I'm accepting the things I can do, accepting the things I can't do, and the things that are out of my control. It's all about trying to learn how to accept those. No, am I actually accepting these things? Am I actually making, like, am I full on acceptance mode right now? No, not even close. Am I trying to work towards it? Yes. It is very difficult. I will say that. It is very, very difficult because, like I think I've said before, the healthy, capable, energetic person still lives inside brain. The body cannot do all of those things. The body is not that person anymore. So accepting it is hard. Stitch and Stacy. Stitch and Stacy. I'd rather stop and think, but I'm more likely to rush in where there is need. How do you not rush? It's a good thing I do well in emergency situations. Clear-headed, calm spirit, positive outlook. I feel like I am clear-headed. Calm spirit, not so much. Positive outlook, no. I go doom. I go doom and gloom immediately in emergency situations, and I go like worst case scenario, and I full on panic and freak out. But at the same time, I am clear-headed enough to get the things done, if that makes sense. I don't know. And Stacy also said, the Horcruxes confuse me no matter how hard I try to get them straight. So, yeah. And that is it for Would You Rathers. Okay, so let's go back to this book, Would You Rather. Made You Think edition. Just, I mean, it's not any sort of theme. It is. I need to get a bookmark in this one. This one is awesome. This one is so awesome. Ride through the forest on a unicorn. Spend a day hanging out with Bigfoot. I want to do them both. Oh my god. Can you imagine Bigfoot just being like some chill? Like, I picture Bigfoot being like some chill stoner dude. Like 100%. Like, just chill, living off the land, walking around. Like, he doesn't even care if he scares people. He's just so freaking chill. Riding a unicorn? Unicorns have been my thing since, like, ever. That has been my animal. That has been my spirit animal since, like, I was, like, 2. I'm not even kidding. So I'm gonna have to say the unicorn. I have to say the unicorn. But spending the day with Bigfoot would be so freaking cool. Yeah, unicorn. I'm gonna ride through the forest on a unicorn. That would be awesome. Okay. I'm gonna put a bookmark on this one too. Mark it, mark it, mark it. What is this one? Oh, I see what that is. I don't need that. I was like, do I need this or not? You ever stumble across like the 500 million notes that you've made and then you're like, what even is this? And it doesn't make any sense. I do all the time. Okay. What else was I going to talk about? I feel like there was something else. I got my Legos. I barely got them yesterday. Not happy about that. But I think that I'm going to build some Legos today. It is the Shrieking Shack. It is the Shrieking Shack and the Whopping Willow. So I might build some Legos today. But I also want to get Baba Yaga done and the collector's done. So, what we have not done in quite some time is any of these books. I was cleaning up my little shelf here and I was like, hey, we haven't done any of these books. So I've got the unofficial joke book for fans of Harry Potter. And let me just flip here. And we got, how many Voldemorts does it take to light up a wand? None. He's the Dark Lord. Is being a Dementor a fun job? No. It's soul crushing. Wormtail, Master, can you really rise again? Voldemort, certainly, but you have to give me a hand. Oh my god, these are dad jokes. So good. I cannot. So good. Okay, and then we have The Grimoire of Forgotten Fairy Tales by William Moore. And I have stuff that I have marked. What is going on? Like, I feel like that one just got stuck and it's not supposed to be there. Okay. I don't remember which ones I have read, so let's just see. Okay, interruptions. Okay, old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give the poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went back to her chair with a lingering stare at the shadows the candlelight cast. In the deafening quiet and unholy riot, echoes of a time long past. Once her cupboard abundant, now rendered redundant, bore testament to time's cruel jest. Her loyal companion in earthly dominion grew restless in his endless quest. There you go. Oh wait, I think this goes on. Yes, in the dead of the night, under faint moonlight, the dog began to morph and distort. No longer a hound, but a beast unbound in his harrowing spectral sport. His eyes glowed ember, his form it encumbered the room that once was their home. Old Mother Hubbard, with fear she shuddered at the creature from the monochrome. A tale once benign over the line in the realm of dread and dismay. Take heed, dear friend, for stories can bend in the most disquieting way. There you go. Okay. I love those dark twists and turns that he takes with those stories. It's really good. Okay. This lovely little thing. It's called a polar Verity Sense. Polar Verity Sense. It's just a little tiny thing. It snaps out. I have a little charger that it snaps into, and then you snap it back into this holder thing. Okay, so the Visible app. So, now I will say, last week when I was here to you and I was showing you like all of those high points in my day, I had been without my blood pressure medication for a while, and my blood pressure is perfect, but my heart rate is elevated, and I think that contributes to my fatigue, having a, like, it's just constantly up there. So I think that same day I picked up my prescription, got back on my prescription like normal, and now we're back to like normal stats and stuff like that. So I can show you like Monday. Here is Monday's little graph, right? And so spikes up around 140. And then what I can do is, if you can see, I can tag it as walking. I put a t-shirt little symbol there because I was working and making shirts there. And like, let's go back and, let's go back. Yeah, that was the day I started. So yeah, I mean, on Friday I went in and I tagged like all of the things: shower, working, making shirts, making dinner. Yesterday I had some making shirts and a walk. So you can go in there and you tag throughout the day, like the things that you're doing and what causes the spikes and stuff like that. Also, it gives you pace points. So on the lower the pace points, the better. On the first day that I did this without my medication, 92 pace points. On Saturday, I fully crashed because I did way too much on Friday, and I only used 6 pace points. And like, here's like, I did a whole lot of sitting and doing nothing and recovering on Saturday. And then Monday was 15 pace points. It was back to like, I did a walk, I did some working, so I used 15.8 pace points. So it's a matter of like seeing those pace points, seeing those trends of where your heart rate is going and your heart variability and stuff like that. And then we've got every night I check in with my symptoms. Every night I check in with my exertion level, like how much did I exert myself, how much did I not. Every morning I check in with my sleep. Was it good, poor, fair, good, something like that. And then we can go to trends, and I can look at, you know, my heart variability over, let's look at, can I go? No, I can only go to 2 weeks. So heart variability, I can look at my stability score. I can look at, you know, what I leveled as my fatigue. I didn't have any heart palpitation symptoms this week. That's good. I did have various headache. I had like anxiety days. I had some dizziness episodes. Nerve pain was pretty good this week. Muscle weakness was good. Pins and needles up there. I have like so many different symptoms that I can log in here and do all the things. So let's see, compare. So I can compare when I'm in here on my trends. I can go over here to compare. I can put in my let's see, I could put in my fatigue, and I can compare my fatigue to my headache. Okay, well, my fatigue was high and my headaches went high. Is that a correlation? I don't know. Like stuff like that. So, and then there's a community page on here that I haven't done a whole lot of looking into. There's research, there's discovering type stuff in there. I can do after I've done 30 days of tracking, I can do a PDF health report that I can print off or have to be able to give to doctors. I could do a data export, stuff like that. So, for today, my morning stability was at a 5, which means your body's signals are stable, and one or more are trending positively. Keep pacing yourself. So, and like yesterday I was at a 3, I think, which said that, what did 3 say? 3 said your body is trending away from its baseline. Pace yourself carefully today if you can. Now you get those morning stability reports based off of, you put it on and then you do your morning check-in, and then it does like, it does its calibration for like a full minute, and it checks your heart rate and your heart variability and all the things, and then it gives you where you're trending at. So I'm going to keep going with this. So far so good. I think it's all very interesting to watch and see how it all goes. So yeah, there's my little check-in on my app. For whatever, take it for what it's worth, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully, I feel like this is going to help with the acceptance. Seeing it, accepting the things. It's going to help with that. Having a full house is so much fun. And it's going to be even more full tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of school for the youngest. And he'll be home. I'm hoping to get him his license this summer and get him a summer job. That's the hope. Okay, I think that's all I've got. So I'm going to get this saved, get this uploaded, and hopefully it's not like midnight when it uploads. And it's like on time for a Wednesday and all the things. So yay. And I will definitely see y'all next Wednesday. We'll have Floss of the Month announcements and all that good stuff. So yay. Okay, so with that, I hope you all have a very magical stitchy week. And for now, mischief managed. Bye.